Hey guys, Loco here to review TSM versus EchoFox. Apparently, this was the must-watch LCS game of the week. But seeing from Twitter reactions, I know this game is gonna be a shitfest. And I'm gonna do my best to actually break down the game and find out what went wrong for both teams instead of, I guess, being more fanboy of TSM. So I just still really like TSM as a team. I will always appreciate what Andy has done for me. Lust, Parth, Bjerg, a lot of my friends that I work a long time with are there, so I will always hold a special spot for that team. But for the sake of being an unbiased analyst, we'll do unbiased analytic viewpoint on the game. Let's get started. Aurelia first ban. TSM has been doing this more recently, and I really don't understand it. I think TSM has great champions that can play versus Aurelia, so really questioning the Aurelia ban. Karma first ban from EchoFox, very typical. You don't want to let teams have Karma as a first pick, so you just ban it. Let me go turn off the fan. Ooh, they have Peter Zhang on stage. Need that extra motivation. TSM banning Aatrox. And apparently TSM loses a lot to Aatrox, so they're like, let's ban this shit. Yuumi, another really good first pick that EchoFox was banning out. Karma Yuumi from purple side as bans is very standard and very typical. What's the first pick, boys? Jarvan ban. This makes Sejuani first pick extremely strong. Sejuani, Jarvan, the two premier jungles in the meta. Especially if you know for a fact that enemy jungler doesn't play Sylas, it makes it even stronger because Sylas is the other good pick into Seju. Ooh, banning out Sejuani. So let's see what TSM ends up first picking now. What's good? What is good that's left? Lux might be a possible first pick for some teams. TSM bot lane hasn't the strongest though, so I'm not going to imagine a Lux. Actually, I can't think of a good first pick now that Seju, Karma, and Yuumi's banned out. What do you take? Tristana first pick. That is not the play in my opinion. Oh, Sona. Oh, another Sona Kinch game. Let's go. Aurelian. Kiana. Lorlo playing instead of Solo. That still blows my mind. I think Solo is the fourth best top laner right now. Let's go. Impact. Licorice is kind of shaky, but we can still put Licorice above. Impact, Licorice. Broken Blade has been up and down, but let's, for the sake of argument, put Broken Blade above Solo. Impact, Broken Blade, Licorice. Is there anyone else that might be better? Impact, Broken Blade, Licorice. Oh, Haunter. So Solo's probably like 4 or 5. He's the 4th or the 5th best top laner, and he's not playing. And EchoFox is intense. What is going on? Please let me know. Like, what the fuck is going on? That Tristana hover. A lot of people have been playing Tristana solo lane, so both sides kind of teasing. Xayah early. This makes it so they can go Xayah Rakan. Quirky blind, a little suspect, but more and more teams have just been like, okay, we're gonna blind our mid laner Quirky. That's it. We don't like the Azir side. Let's just blind Quirky. One of the best blinds. Sona Tomkinch, as we talked about. Oh, TF blind. Or it's not a blind, it's a TF pick into Quirky. One thing that's really important about Sona Tomkinch lane is it's very resilient. Way more resilient than Sona Taric. But one thing that you need to make sure is you have strong top side of the map in solo lanes and jungle, because you're really putting a lot of onus on the solo lane and the jungle to be the strong pressure lanes. And when you draft a TF, that's not really the case. So I'm very iffy about this TF pick into Quirky, and I'm very iffy about this TF pick combined with the Tomkinch and the Sona. Rakan, as expected. Finishing up that Xayah Rakan. Let's see what EchoFox bans. So everyone match bans in the Corki, Zaya, Rakan, or match picks AD or mid lane plus a bot lane, mid lane plus bot lane. So this is when the picks are matched. It's called match picks. So what you'll do is you'll ban out counters for the pick you're gonna take on this. Maybe they'll thin out jungle and pick a jungle on 4, or ban out counters to a really strong top champion and try to pick that on 4. That's what Echo Fox is trying to do. And TSM is just trying to follow along with what Echo Fox is doing and try to get a good grasp on, oh, this is what Echo Fox is doing, and then try to mess that up. Let's see. What are we doing here, Echo Fox? So banning jungles and probably picking jungle on 4. Olaf was an interesting ban. I don't think Olaf is likely at all. Fiora. Okay. What are we doing, TSM? Why the Fiora ban? What are we doing? So probably a very common team thing to do is like ban out carries or ban out counter picks to GP and pick GP on 4. Guess it's Fiora that GP counter that they're afraid of. A Zir ban, so they're thinking, oh, TF can go top lane. That's why they banned a Zir. Skarner, wow, bans went everywhere. There's still good counters into GP left. Don't have to take it early. Oh man, Elise with Corki. It's really hard for the Elise to play towards the Corki lane. And Elise is a champion where you want lanes you can play around. It's going to be hard for Elise to play around the Rakan lane into Sona Kench, so they better have a top lane pick that's really set up to do well with Elise. I really don't like the Elise pick here. Graves, Zed, Silas, the Silas jungle that we talked about. Ooh, Kled. Oh, that's why the Fiora banned. So Fiora has a great counter into Kled. So Kled's W, one of his main damage source, it goes boom, 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 and then Fiora can block the final shot with W. Also Kled's Q, it latches onto you, and then it goes snap, and then before it goes snap, Fiora can W. Whenever Fiora uses ult and chase down the Kled, it's really dangerous for Kled. Fiora can also block Kled ult very easily with a W. So Fiora has so many ways of dealing with Kled's like incoming damage. Okay, that explains the Fiora ban so much more. What are we picking though? Probably like a Rek'Sai, something that gets helped by the Skarner ban. Silas, okay. I mean, Silas is a champion that gets helped by the Skarner ban for sure. Damn, I've never seen Hakuo with short hair. Nice look. Makes him a little bit more dad-like. Poppy? Wait, you drafted an early game jungler and the only lane you gave it to play with is Poppy? Poppy Elise, that's not very scary. I'm not very worried about a Poppy Elise. I'm not very worried about an Elise Corki. I really don't like the Elise pick here. Interesting. Alright. Let's see what both teams are trying to do in terms of comp-wise. So, Kled. Kled is one of the carry/flankers. Kled is a carry/flanker. So TF has a global. Tahm Kench also has a global. These duo, as a duo though, they're trying to team fight. Like Sona Tahm Kench, that's what you're trying to do as a duo. As a duo, they're trying to team fight. With the global, Silas is team fighter also. But with so much globals and bot lane being independent, one thing we can see a lot is TF wants to activate the Kled much as possible. He wants to work with the Kled and get the Kled snowballing. The Silas, on the other hand, wants to activate the TF or activate the Kled. Either is fine, but Silas's goal is going to be helping out the solo laners and really getting the solo laners started way more than anything else. We go to Echo Fox. Now this comp is really messy and there's a lot of things that don't fit in well together. I really don't think Elise fits in well together early game. Elise is a early game jungler. She is strongest early game. And she requires good gank setup. Poppy setup is like okay. Elise Poppy setup is okay. Elise Quirky setup is bad to terrible. So Elise Xayah Rakan setup can be good, but I question it when it's versus a Tahm Kench Sona and also versus a TF. So this setup is something I have a lot of question marks about. I'm not sure how good it's going to be. Traditionally, it can be very good. Xayah Rakan with Elise can be very good. A lot of CC, a lot of ways to stack things. But versus Sona Kench is not something very guaranteed. But let's talk about other things. There's a carry here. There's another carry here. This guy is more, Rakan's more of a team fight. Poppy is tank. So there's decent amount of CC going on. So CC coming in from Elise, CC coming in from Rakan, CC coming in from Poppy. Generally, this comp is going to want a team fight. I'm very curious how they play out their early game because there's some onus for them to snowball. I'm not sure how well they're going to snowball. Where TSM, they have a very clear idea with their draft at least. They want to snowball topside. They want to get the Kled going and get into team fight with Kled leading the charge and people following up after. So yeah, Echo Fox a little bit disjointed of a comp, but their major strength is team fighting still. Quirky Xayah, Poppy Rakan. TSM, their strength is going to be side lane, especially with the Kled, and going into team fight later. Any kind of NA comp in general ends in a team fight, but especially comp like Kled. Kled isn't the greatest split pusher. Kled is a flanker. Kled split pushes and then flanks. Kled isn't a I split push and I dive you kind of champion. He can be a dive kind of champion, but he's generally gonna want to flank. Actually, the dive thing might be very possible with TF. So a lot of this game, let's look on what Broken Blade is doing and how TSM is activating Broken Blade. How are you activating the young Broken Blade? How is this Kled going to run over the Quirky, run over the Xayah, run over the Elise? That's what we want to be seeing. As for Echo Fox, we want to get into team fights and we want Quirky and Xayah to be really strong. We want Quirky and Xayah to be just demolishing the front line of TSM. Oof. Both teams hella serious. Let's go. Ooh, Hakuo and Apollo not running matching skins on the Xayah Rakan. Already showing very bad synergy as a duo. I think it comes from Lost playing with Hakuo for a little bit. So they're showing like we're not together as a couple. There's some counseling, there's some healing that needs to happen. Every single Quirky player picks that skin and every single one of them does that butt wiggle. Alright, we can see both junglers starting red. Nothing too strange here. Kled early to lane. Ooh, getting nice poke on Sven. Let's really focus on the Elise's movement. Elise, where she goes early, is very important, and she's the one that's going to be causing a lot of havoc. Broken Blade abusing Lorlo early. I mean, that's just a Poppy Kled matchup. Nothing too abnormal. Elise going for red, double golems into blue, a very early level 3. She went here, here, here. This is one of the fastest level 3 paths for Elise. Actually, this is the fastest level 3 path for Elise, and she has great ward coverage. So let's see where she goes. And she also should know bot lane started buff. Bot lane, she also should know bot lane leashed. So we know Acadian is not going to be on this part of the map. That's why Elise is coming from here. But also, that means that Bjergsen should be where? Bjergsen should be on this half of the map and this half of the lane, because he knows that his jungler can help from this side, and he knows that's the side he wants to be hugging. So this Mike Young gank, I'm not sure how well it's gonna work. Like, this kind of gank just does not work versus mid laners that know which side of the jungle is gonna be on. So it's a little awkward for me, and I'm very surprised. Like, this is what you want to do by rushing level 3. Like, just by hugging the right side. Oh my god. Bjerg, are you... What? What the fuck? How? That gank should never work. Wait, how? Bjerg hugging the right side, sees Phoenix, gotta run. Flash Cocoon. You didn't flash that? Oh my god, that gank should have never worked. Holy shit. Bjerg was hugging the right side. All he had to do was flash and run. Wow, that was atrociously bad. Holy shit. Why would he not flash that? That's suicide. And they could have waited. Where does Mike Young most likely has to go topside to help out with Poppy anyways. He probably wants to do Wraith. There's not much, I mean, there's camps on boss side, but he was probably going to go topside. They could have even waited and brushed. They could have done so much. That was, like, that gank was awful. That gank was god fucking awful. Like, he's ganking from the far side where mid lane is hugging the left side, and he's ganking from the right. He took an early level 3 to get this gank, and the fact that it worked says so much about how bad Bjergsen is playing, more so than like Mike Young, like brilliant 200 IQ high tempo gank. God fucking damn, that gank was bad. Bjerg was hugging the left side of the lane while Mike was coming from the right, and that gank still worked because he just refused to flash. Jesus. Oh my god, I'm speechless. Early Ocean Dragon, very important, and one of the key factors of snowballing early. Sona Kench got shoved in early. And Sona Kench is stronger than Sona Taric, but it's not strong as regular bot laners. And Corki hit level 6 first. Corki's up a lot of CS. I mean, the jungle mid duo is 2-0 versus TSM 0-2, so they have so much control, and converting into Ocean Drake early is one of the best things you can do. Ocean Drake helps everyone. Ocean Drake just helps everyone on the map. All the matchups change. Like the Sona Kench, their poke means so little. Like Poppy can endure versus the clutch so much easier. Like the Ocean Drake early game is so broken, and like pros aren't just complaining about it to be whiny pros. Sometimes people complain just to complain, but Ocean Drake is so game determining because of the effect it has on the lane, especially when you get it as the first dragon. So when pro teams see Ocean Drake as first Drake, they're like, holy fucking shit, top laners, we are not going to gank you. We got this Ocean Drake to go for. Oh my god. This is a delicious Drake. And Echo Fox is so happy to be getting it early. Up 2-0, took Ocean Drake. They're so happy. Well, this is gonna put a very big wrench in TSM's plans, because their primary plan here was to snowball topside, but their mid and jungle fell behind. Poppy got the Ocean Drake, so she's never really going to be low, so I think it's going to be incredibly hard for TSM to execute on their game plan now. Mike Young, Hex Tech flashing over, going for the red buff, was able to steal it. You can see the deep vision that Echo Fox is able to get here. And TSM, instead of trying to recover strength on bot lane, just trading sides. So they're like, you have bot side, we're going to have top side. Like, that's the right way to play it when you're behind. Try to avoid the enemy team and trade sides. And just really basic League of Legends, but TSM doing really good basic League of Legends things, at least for now. This dive is really dangerous for Echo Fox. Corki is based. I know he has TP, but TF has ult. If they go for this dive, it's ending. I know Mike Young thought about it for a second, but no way they should go for it. Don't. Oh my god, why? Why are you playing aggressive here, Zben? Why are we playing aggressive when we know their jungler's on bot side and our jungler's recalling from top side? Like, this is like the part that really pisses me off about Zben, because last week he played Ezreal Sivir with Tom Kench, and bot lane was constantly getting killed for no reason. And it's like these weird points of aggression when you know your jungler's on the opposite end and their jungler's close to you. Like, this is like the really weird ass place. Mike Young's Hextech flash was troll as fuck, but Zben having to burn his flash there because he wanted to play aggro when it wasn't his turn to play aggro was even more troll. That was just not the right time to be aggressive. Oh, Mike Young stealing. Did Mike Young steal that? Mike Young's at 40 CS. Oh, he did take it. Yikes. What are these ganks? What are these ganks? Let me ask you a question here. What happens if this cocoon hits Zben? Like, what's your plan? The cocoon hits Zben, Smoothie eats him and gets out. What's your plan if the cocoon hits Tom Kench? You don't have the damage to kill Tom Kench, and Sona has ult. Like, both outcomes does not equal the bot lane getting a kill. Like, both outcomes equals you waste your flash, and Mike Young still went for this. The fact that Bjergsen and Acadian got double killed by this guy. What the fuck? Like, this is full Pepega jungling. Wait. If he aimed for targets a little bit better there. Also, he could have used ult to gain speed. Use Rakan ult to gain speed before you use your E. That would have gone over so much better. E. Use Rakan ult right now to gain speed, and then try to flash on top of someone. Oh, I would have loved Acadian using Rakan ult here. The Rakan ult there would have gone down so nicely. Oh. Okay. What the fuck? How did Zben die here? Okay, so they're trying to push out. They're trying to push out. Push out. Push out. Oh, Zben walked up. They had to back because Acadian saying no mana. Oh, the coordination here is so bad. So Acadian can clear this really easily if he goes up and then does the AoE here. And then it'll do damage. But instead, he's playing it really timidly because he doesn't have mana. So he's just trying to do this. So now look at this. Zben wants to go up and clear this. Smoothie is trying to exit this side. Acadian is trying to exit. There's 3 different things going on. Zben's thinking we need to push this wave in. Acadian's thinking I gotta get out of here. Smoothie's like there's nothing for us to do here. You gotta back. But Zben's like the wave is fucking shitty. I need to push this. I need to push this. So Zben goes in. Smoothie was walking topside. Now he walks down. Acadian's going out. Now Acadian and Zben both in the same spot, so double knockup. And then killed afterwards. That's bad communication. That's bad coordination. They're just messing up on like the most basic parts of the game. God damn, the Mike Young gank was so fucking bad, and Acadian follow-up was also bad, but like this coordination about pushing out the lane was just even worse. Wow, I wonder what Dom will say about TSM tomorrow. I'm not gonna have nice things to say about TSM. Because Dom and me are the 2 TSM shields on the show, so I'm very curious how that show is gonna go down. Oof. Dragon control. Don't. I really dislike. So Echo Fox rushing straight for dragon. And it's timing where Quirky has package too. Oh, I really don't like this. Like they're fighting when Quirky has package. And it's kind of on Echo Fox's onus and TSM's walking into them. I don't expect this fight to go well. Quirky can walk up, be a little aggressive, package into everyone. Ooh, nice steal by Acadian, but now he's out of position. Rakan locking up 2 people. Phoenix going in on the other targets. Acadian's out of the fight completely. Great for TSM that they got that steal, but that could have gone much worse. And when you're already in a spot where you're kind of behind, going for that play is so risky, and it was just for an Ocean Drake. Wow. That was such a desperate call from TSM for them to fight there. Like luckily it worked, but that was so desperate. This is versus a Quirky package too. Quirky should have ulted this right away. If Quirky ulted on top of this, went double knock up, holy fuck, that would have been so great. Double knock up, potentially double root. Wow, Echo Fox took Herald after that play because Acadian was dead. Good opposite end play. Remember what we talked about though? The core game plan for TSM was snowballing the Kled versus the Poppy. That didn't happen. This is big problems. Like Kled got a buff, so he's stronger than what he is. But like core part of Kled is like snowballing, flanking, being aggressive. And none of that's happening. Like just Kled was played out as like, you just farmed. Now let's see how the picture looks going into mid game. Like TF is not a strong team fighter. Like TF versus a Quirky in team fights, like, whoo-wee, that looks bad. Silas is a better team fighter than Elise. Poppy is actually really interesting here because Poppy can do so much things to prevent the Kled from being an efficient team fighter and hopping on the Quirky and the Zaya. So I still think overall like team fight picture is slightly leans towards Echo Fox, and TSM's kind of like just slowly going into it. Maybe there was no possible way to snowball the clit after the mid lane 2v2 disaster, but man, this shit already feels so bad. Echo Fox 7 turret plays TSM 0. This is before even using Herald. So much the attention is focused bot lane and TSM just trying to salvage bot side and making sure their bot lane can farm. Gonna give up first turret. It's very normal. Losing turret as the Sona Kench side. It just, as TSM's losing bot turret, things should have been happening top, and that didn't happen. Getting mid turret with Herald, also very standard. Get ready for next dragon, coming up soon. Oh, that Herald got 2 charges in. Echo Fox resetting right away for the next dragon. Ooh, their reset timing was slightly off, where after they reset, there's a little bit of empty space right here in this timing. TSM with Broken Blade backing can start this dragon right away, and Echo Fox is going to be forced into chokes. That back timing from Echo Fox was really troll. Yeah. Makes it a little bit awkward on the dragon. This is what I mean though. You see how Mike Young had to go early because of the back timing was a little off. Let's see if they could have fixed their back timing. So this turret's already gone. They should have been more recalled away. They're recalling. If there's no way to fix your back timing, so there's 2 solutions. I'll try to explain it to you guys. So I don't think there was a way for Echo Fox to fix their back timing by backing earlier. So they couldn't find the way to back earlier. So another way they can find the solution for it is if you can't back that exact moment because you're going to be late for an objective, one thing you can do is you can push out on rest of the map. They can push mid out. They can push TSM out of jungle. They can make sure bot lane is pushed out all the way because they're stronger on the map before backing. If they do that, it buys them time where TSM Vision and TSM Wave are shoved in. And it's going to take time for TSM to push out before they can get to dragon. That's one way Echo Fox could have solved this situation. Another way was just let the Herald finish it and stay further away and back earlier. But the timing they found to back was really awkward. Yeah, the timing they found to back was really awkward, and Mike Young just fucking walking in by himself. What a motherfucking G. Responding with E instead of responding with flash or transform, repel. A lot of different ways to respond might have been better there, Mike. No, no jungler anymore, so Echo Fox's only option here is to take the fight. Let's actually slow this down and watch from the start. Mike Young out of position, instantly gibbed. Broken Blade pops in, lost few HP. Ooh. Zaya ulted a little early. Lorlo with flash stun on the Kench. I don't think they're going to be able to one-shot the Kench though. Yeah, no one-shot on the Kench, so that's a waste. Charging in on the Kled. Great knockback by Lorlo. Oh my god, this fight is so messy. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh! This man got his ult back. Oh my god, Echo Fox. Oh, Echo Fox. Holy fuck. God damn. That was garbage. That was kind of garbage from both teams. Let's review that play. What am I watching here? So Mike Young dies because tempo and timing really isn't a thing. They get a good opener on Broken Blade. They recall. Phoenix with package playing up. Phoenix with package playing up. Apollo early ult. And then now Echo Fox is like, okay, reset. Phoenix no package. Phoenix no package, our jungler's dead, we should reset. That should be the Echo Fox call right here. But Lorlo's like, I'm gonna flash stun the Tom Kench. I think he might have been aiming for flash stun on Acadian. But that also doesn't make sense, because if you flash stun the Sylas, then the Tom Kench will eat the Sylas. I don't think you have enough damage to flash stun and insta-kill the Tom Kench. Like, this is another one of those situations, like, as we saw with Echo Fox ganking bot side, it's like where you don't think. And you just go. You see the opportunity and you just go without thinking. It's kind of what's happening. There's like no future sight. Like, hey, we blew our cooldowns. Hey, our jungler is dead. Maybe we should just get the fuck out of here. But instead, it's like, let's start another fight on top of it. TSM responding with Kled ult, good knock away. Now Zben got his ult back up, flashing to come back in. Gideon almost died here. Nice. Wow, that flash card was also a little bit slow from Bjerg. That was dangerous. I mean, this was just so fucking messy from Fox. TSM needs to get this quick and recall. Get it quick and get the fuck out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Echo Fox responding with a teleport topside to take turret. Just garbage way to start the dragon fight from Mike Young. Early ult from Apollo, and then just really fucking bad re-engaged by Lorlo. Echo Fox has so much control over top side right now. And they also have bottom turret, so this wave can get shoved down anytime. How they control here, how they control this choke, how they control here, how much they're going to be able to push up mid side is going to be very deterministic. Echo Fox has complete control of the map right now. And I really want to see them actually abuse vision. Great, placing down Pink Wars, great. They place down Pink Wars, and they're gonna reset. This is actually such a bad thing to do. Oh my god. This is like kind of a mark of a bad team. I'll talk to you guys about why this is bad. So, right now we talked about how much control Echo Fox has, right? But here's the thing about Pink Wars, and here's the thing about control. Control means nothing. If they're just gonna recall there, they should hold their wars, take the recall, and then regain control. Because right now, TSM's just gonna go and sweep and take all these wars away for free. Like if Echo Fox's game plan there was we're gonna reset, we have a lot of gold that we need to spend, then just reset. I guess they were kind of looking for a pick here. I'm not sure how possible that pick was, but this looks more like a reset situation than we're gonna stay here for a while. Let's see how big of an item they buy. So, okay, so they actually had a lot of things to complete. Essence Reaver, upgraded Chalice, what's it called? Mikhail's upgrade, Essence Reaver upgrade. They actually had a pretty big recall coming up, so they just should have saved the wars, taken the recall, and then fought for control. Sweeping is fine, but no need to place wars when it's just gonna get cleared out right away and you're gonna reset. Ooh, TSM not being able to get the nice clear though. There's still some wars left over. Wow, the Poppy over CSing the Kled now. I really don't like this. He's doing this because, they're doing this as a duo. But first, I really want to see Echo Fox push in mid. Not all the way, but push in mid at least up to here before they contest this. Like, because this is an opportunity for them to get picked. You shouldn't feel safe doing this, especially versus TF. Like, Sona Kench could easily ult over here. Mike Young was on Wraith. They're lucky like TSM gave them the respect, but this kind of like vision clear and this kind of like walk into their jungle. Like, imagine like Kench ulting early when they're here. Here, I'll go back and show you guys the exact moment. Here, Imagine Kench ulting here. Kench ulting there with Sona. And then TF also ulting, so you get full vision on where everyone is. Like, this is literal suicide for Echo Fox. Like, literal fucking suicide for Echo Fox. Trying to do this vision clear when Mike Young's on Wraith, and they haven't pushed out all the way. Just literal suicide for Echo Fox. Just wait. Wait for the waves. Wait until Mike Young's there. And now this is a little bit better. Mike Young there, like they're doing it as a group. It's more so than TSM being scared. There is some aspect to TSM being scared to make plays, but also the bigger thing is it's on onus of Echo Fox right now. Like, Echo Fox is in control. They made a misstep there and TSM didn't punish. Sona at a very big power spike. Blitzbane finished, Seraph finished, almost level 11. When Sona hits level 11, it is fucking time to go. One of their bigger power spikes. Corki with package, timed very nicely with the dragon. Ooh, not engaged there. Let's check it out. Ward over. Poppy looking for a great wall stun. Poppy got that wall stun, but eaten out by the Kench. Not much else to do. Ooh, wait, what happened to Apollo? Why were you alone there? Apollo, my boy. Apollo here. Walked up too close to an auto. Got slowed by a smoothie. Had to burn the ultimate. Yeah. All this poke is meaningless. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck, Phoenix? What the fuck, Phoenix? Oh my god, he has stopwatch though. God, that was fucking dangerous. Holy shit. Why? Why? Got rushed in. Stopwatch. Oh my god. TSM didn't know he had stopwatch. They all end. Imagine if TSM has brains and they realize Phoenix has stopwatch and they don't overcommit there. Phoenix just gets chunked for free. Cool, getting nice knock up. Tom Kench saving. Really great, dodge here from Mike Young. Zben using, when did Zben use Seraph there? Zben stunned, hasn't taken damage yet. Full HP. Use Seraph while he's running away. Okay, I guess. Remember what's important. Both of you guys were here for the dragon. That's what's important. TSM used their engage tools, Echo Fox. Just take the dragon for free. TSM used engage tools. TSM used engage tools. Don't be scared, Echo Fox. TSM has no engage tools. Do not be scared. Okay, there we go. Mikhail's on Hakuo, cleansing Lorlo from the TF stun. Now all Echo Fox has to do is not give a mid turret and then just go back mid. Then they got the dragon for free. They can start pushing TSM out. Oof. I wonder if they could have gone back in a more dangerous way to try to push TSM out. Yeah, probably not. If they can't go back that way, then yeah, they just walked all the way around and TSM was able to take the mid turret in exchange for the dragon. Not gonna lie, like, neither of these teams playing particularly well or creating like real opportunities. Wow, this Baron start, what? Holy shit, anytime I slow the game down, because I'm like, okay, this game's like... Okay, so Poppy taking the reset. It's been chunked out, so Echo Fox knows TSM's going to take a reset here. And they know Kled is going bottom. So they're like, okay, TSM's taking a reset. let's start Baron. They're like, they're taking a reset. Let's just start Baron right away. So TSM members that weren't like, they just stopped taking the reset and they're like, okay, we'll just fucking reply to you guys doing Baron. Wow, Acadian here. Acadian here can't be timid and he has to walk up. If he backs away from Lorlo, I'm trying to think. If he backs away, he backed away because he felt like a recon W can hit him also. But him backing away here puts him in such an awkward spot where he can't get to the Baron anymore. What was that Sven ult? What is that ult hitting? Okay. Acadian got there after the Baron is over. Sven used ultimate. TSM really afraid right here. You can't get split 2 to 3. Echo Fox can go on either side now. Especially with Poppy wallbang right here. Poppy wallbang right here. A lot of great angles. He tried to hit Mike to stop the smite. You can't stop smite with Sona ult. The only thing that prevents you from smiting are knockups and suppression. Quirky going in. So yep, they split them off and they're collapsing one side. Correct thing to do. Now collapsing the other side. So disjointed. That Baron call was actually really good. They called TSM's bluff, or they called TSM out when they were trying to take a recall and they were able to punch them. You can smite through silences. I don't understand TSM going back in for the fight though after they took Baron. They just kind of had to give up Acadian there because Sven already used ultimate also. Well, it's getting to that point that we talked about. Echo Fox backline might be getting too strong for TSM to handle. Corky might get too strong. Zaya might get too strong. Oh my god, how is this happening? 3 people bot side. Kled using ult. Mike tank it and then E. What the fuck? Guys, if this happens to you, don't do this. Mike needs to use E earlier. Use E early before you take all the fucking damage. Why are you choosing to use E after you take all that damage? Really great ult from Apollo being able to dodge the stun. On the follow-up, Poppy looking for a wallbang on any of these guys. Good flank attempt from TSM, but doesn't really save them. Echo Fox can play with 2 waves. After they get this turret, they need to send one person mid or reset. Here's the thing though, when that kind of fight happens, even though that fight happened, right? And they traded 1 for 1 and Echo Fox is getting turret, this is still much better for TSM than it was for Echo Fox. So why it's good for TSM is when people get in situations after they get Baron, they can do this 2-lane split push and really pressure the team and take multiple turrets or even take inhibitor. But before you can get into 1-4 or 1-3-1 positioning, if people force a fight on you, it takes time off of Baron, it takes time off of you setting up for the right lanes, it forces people to group. It makes you use Baron ineffectively when people force a fight on you when you have Baron and you're not able to take multiple turrets. So it looks like Echo Fox is only going to be able to get this turret. I don't think they're going to get anything more. Maybe if they shift to mid. But TSM just taking that fight and trading 1 for 1 and not allowing Echo Fox to take multiple turrets is still really good on its own. Or Bjergsen can get caught out. Wow. Bjerg has flash here. He's being so conservative with flash. If Bjergsen flashes this, I'm pretty sure Echo Fox can't take this turret. Wow, so uncharacteristically bad. And then chain CC'd with the Poppy afterward. They can easily... I'm not sure. Okay, maybe not easily, but they could have defended that turret. It definitely would have been a fight, and it definitely would have been easy for Echo Fox if Bjergsen just flashed after. And then of course they... Echo Fox, of course they stay and they give up multiple kills. Name a more iconic duo. Oh god, it's so sad. It's so fucking sad. TSM's getting ahead from Echo Fox being in good situations and not being able to execute. A better team would have smashed it already. Oh, that catch was so crucial. Get the catch, get out, get out, get out. People have HP, you don't have cooldowns, people coming up, get the fuck out. Echo Fox, just get the fuck out. TSM able to sneak the Earthstrike. How did they even win this game? Wow, this must have been a colossal throw from Echo Fox. I mean, that itself was a colossal throw. Multiple people dying after that turret. Somehow it's amazing. They get a great catch on Bjerg, and it's Echo Fox that actually comes out behind. Whoa, this fight. Whoa, whoa, let's slow it down, boys. What's going on here? Sona late game. I would argue Sona Kench has a worse late game than Zyra. Oh, they couldn't get that chain on Acadian. If they got that chain on Acadian here, Acadian dies. Oh, they couldn't get the chain and Acadian got the stopwatch off. That was so crucial. They could have one-shot Acadian here if they chained it properly. Broken Blade gets knocked away. Lorlo and Mike Young hit by Sona ult. Mike Young goes bye-bye. Caught onto Apollo. Then chasing them down. A lot of it is like, oh, Echo Fox has an opportunity. Oh, Echo Fox just absolutely botched their opportunity even after a great catch. Replay this fight. What do you think about this? Acadian's checking in. They get the stun on Acadian. Let's say they get the knock up and they're able to one-shot Acadian. This fight changes completely if Acadian gets one-shot here. Acadian gets one-shot. Echo Fox can chase after. Apollo burned his ult earlier to dodge the Kled ult. Damn. TSM's just picking up the scraps that Echo Fox is giving them. Ugh, this game should not be like this. Echo Fox's execution on things and their coordination is literally the worst in the league. But wait, there's more? Really? There's more? Isn't this enough? Isn't this enough? TSM starting Baron after that reset. Kind of the same play that Echo Fox did. Starting Baron and taking it when the enemy team doesn't have tempo. Lorlo coming in from the back. Lorlo getting chunked. Rakan 2 people knock up. Oh my god, this fight, so messy. Oh my god, Mike. Yowza, let's take a relook at that fight. So they take Baron, Lorlo coming in from the back. Doesn't have flash. Just buy time, Lorlo. Wait for the rest of the team. Not sure about that E on Bjerg there. I guess he had to do it, else the fight wouldn't start. Then using W afterward, trying to get out. Hakuo going for hit the nice 2-man knockup. Zeben got a good ult across. Mike went all the way around. Ooh, Cocoon misses. Has to back away. Holy fuck, he's taking so much damage. Just had to wait, Mike. I mean, if you build full AP at least, you have to play like a carry. Now Kled follow up. Kled is just too disgusting in situations like this. Oh my god, wait, how many knock up was that? How many people did you knock up there? Four-man knock up by Hakuo. Oh my god, make it stop, please. It's one overchase after another. Fucking make it stop. I can't even. I cannot even. Oh. Both teams are playing with their brains turned off. Where's the reset timers from TSM? Where's the reset timers from Echo Fox? Why is it chase until we can't chase anymore for both teams? Like both teams, their end goal is just chase until we can't chase anymore. Why is it that? It's both teams are chase until they can't chase anymore and group up one lane with Baron and try to push. Oh my god, this is, you know, like Europeans will overly meme about NA being a bad region in terms of like, oh, NA can only play one lane, they don't know how to side lane, they just want to fucking group mid and team fight. But this game is literally like why NA gets flamed. Oh. Oh, Broken Blade making it out there is hilarious. How the fuck? He got in there, dismounted, flash, queued away, and actually lived. And Mike Young wasn't fast enough to get the E off. Oh, just barely out of range. So overly forced. Just stop. Baron. 2 inhib for the Baron, I guess. Baron versus 3 inhibs. We can talk about this call a little bit. And this is why you always want to make sure you have mid control so people can't do that. Here, who do you guys think it's better for? TSM or Echo Fox that this trade happened? Baron for 2 inhibitors. I think it's way better for Echo Fox. Here's the thing though. don't look at it as 2 Barons or 2 inhibitors for Echo Fox. If this trade doesn't happen, the 2 inhibitors for Baron, who gets the next Baron? Who's the one in control? If the game flows out normally, TSM gets Baron control, and TSM probably is the one that gets to take Baron. So the fact that this trade happened is great for Echo Fox. Where the situation was going to get suddenly worse and worse and worse for them, it actually evened out a little bit. Like, it gave them a small chance. Because they were going to be in a situation where TSM gets Baron and 3 inhibitors, but instead, Echo Fox gets Baron and TSM gets 3 inhibitors. This situation is much more playable for Echo Fox versus TSM getting Baron and then beating down on the 2 inhibitors. So it actually buys them a lot of time, and it takes away a tool from TSM that allows them to close out the game. Yep. Now they're gonna go for the same play, which is like start slowly choking out Echo Fox. Imagine this play happen and TSM's the one with Baron. Like, the game's already over. This gives Echo Fox a fighting chance that they went for that trade. TSM playing multiple lanes, playing mid and bot side. I have to crash in all 3. It has to have someone top side too after they got inhibitor. It's just awkward because Echo Fox has Baron, so it's really hard to clear the wave, and Echo Fox, like, the minions actually matter. Oof, oof, oof. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ult from Zben, catching out Mike Young, not able to stun. Zben protected. Charmed up afterwards, can flash out, Zben live. The fight is winnable now for TSM. They can slowly turn. They can slowly turn. They can slowly turn. Oh my god. The fight actually was not winnable for TSM afterwards. Trying to slow this down and break it down. Acadian in an awkward spot. Throwing rockets. Look at Phoenix though. Like, you're in range to hit Bjergsen. Why do you need to jump forward? Like, you're already hitting him. Why do you want to be in melee range of him so fucking badly? I don't understand. Just fucking hit him from a distance, dude. Like, you're already hitting him. Why do you want to close the gap? Oof. I don't know, you're the one that coached him. I definitely didn't coach him to do that. One thing that I miscalculated was I thought TSM would be able to win team fights, but Echo Fox backline is too strong. Like, Xayah Corki is way stronger of a backline than TS Sona. So once, like, the team fight kind of evens out and the melee champions and everyone uses their cooldown, Echo Fox can just approach and just hit people. Corki with the range, Xayah with rapid fire cannon hit. And TSM can try to regen with Sona and try to poke, but at, like, end game status, like with crit items on Xayah and Corki, the game's just in a different state. Acadian died. Damn, I didn't even catch that. We got, oof, Elder Drake. Wait, Echo Fox gets Elder and still loses? No way. What? They get full Elder this late in the game and they still lose? How? Yeah, so at this point, I thought TSM would win because all the cooldowns, or like major cooldowns, are used from everyone, and TSM can just turn and fight. But Echo Fox carries are so much stronger. Like the Xayah, the Corki, like they just melt people way faster than TSM backline can melt people. But luckily for TSM, the Corki jumps in and ints. Then Bjergsen tries for the back door. Gets the turret. TP's in. Acadian. Dice to the feathers. Okay. Equivox has Elder for a minute 10. Baron's up in 40. Ooh, they have to constantly care about the TF backdoor. There's a play that I really want TSM to do. It's Kled bot lane, TF, ult to bot lane, and then TP to Baron. So Kled goes bot lane, fights the Poppy, TF ults and kills the Poppy, and then teleports back to Baron so they can fight the Baron 4v4 while Kled backdoors and wins. That should be TSM's play. Or we can put Kled mid lane. Just run down mid. Oh god. That's not the play. That's not the fucking play. God, you guys knew the play. That was not the play. Echo Fox has Baron. Oh my god. What is going on? God, that they just see backdoor as the only win condition. That side lane split play that I talked about was so free. Oh my god. Is this really how this game goes? Really? Oh my god. Oh. Holy fuck. Echo Fox was so dumb they allowed this to happen. Imagine they had Poppy there. Imagine they just fucking had Poppy here. Because Poppy's not even fast at taking things. Wow, Echo Fox had this game won. All they have to do is prevent the Tom Kench and the Silas backdoor. If they prevent the backdoor, they win the game. Oh, all they have to do was prevent that backdoor. And they ignore mid lane completely too. Like, what the fuck? You were gonna have to send one person back anyways. Holy shit. Oh, this is not a feels good win. The worst part was Smoothie and Acadian started backing. Yeah, no one really... someone must have called out we can end, we can end. I mean, a win is a win, but is this really a win? What was this? So fucking atrocious. Wow. And we can meme on TSM, but they have serious problem with coordination. And Bjergsen played one of his worst games of the split. And the draft itself was really bad too. God damn. I'm just speechless. Wow. Holy fuck. This was just... Wow, I don't know. There's team coordination problem. That's one. But Bjergsen is playing individually bad. Acadian's playing individually bad. Sven's playing individually bad. Like Sven or Smoothie and Broken Blade are the only ones that are like playing individually well. Like the other three are just playing so fucking bad individually. Broken Blade's actually not having that bad of a split, in my opinion. God damn, the other three on TSM just look like fucking ass. Why? How and why? How? Why? How? I can't even.